Hi cocktail fanatics and home bartenders, I'm Milan and welcome in my home bar. In this video we're gonna make 5 easy cocktails and you will not even need a shaker. The 5 cocktails that we're gonna make today are the Cuba Libre, the White Russian, the Sex on the Beach, the Mojito and the Raspberry caipiroska. If you're equally excited as me to make these drinks, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the little notification bell if you want to stay tuned to know everything about home bartending. Now let's get to making these drinks. Our first cocktail is the Cuba Libre. If you want to know more about the origin and the history of the cocktails in this video, you can check the description below. This drink is traditionally made in a highball glass. The glass that I'm using is a pint glass, so keep in mind that it's a bit bigger. Our first ingredient is 6 cl or 2 ounces of white rum. Then we add the juice of half a lime. This is around 2.5 cl or 1 ounce, depending on the size of the lime. Once we got those 2 ingredients in the glass, we fill it up with ice. I normally fill up the glass till it's 3/4 full. Then we top it up with some Coca-Cola. If you want to know why I use Coca-Cola and not Pepsi, you should read the description below. We're going to decorate our cocktail with a lime wedge. A lime wedge is 1/8 of a lime cut lengthwise. There you go, our first cocktail. Put a straw in the glass and serve. The second cocktail we are making is the White Russian. For the White Russian we start off with a rocks glass. Notice that the top of the glass is narrower than the body. I will come back on that later. Our first ingredient is 3 cl or 1/4 ounce of Russian standard vodka. Then 2 cl or 1 ounce of coffee liquor. And after that, we add some ice cubes in the glass. This is basically a Black Russian, also a very known cocktail. Our final ingredient is milk, cream or half-half, just like I'm using in this video. And we will layer this last ingredient on top. The reason that I chose this type of glass is that it's easy to swirl around if you want to mix the ingredients. Or you can drink it layered. Both ways give a complete different drinking experience. I'm going to decorate my cocktail with some cacao powder, but this is completely optional. And this is how we serve our second cocktail. Our third cocktail is called Sex on the Beach. This one we will also make in a highball glass. Again, keep in mind that I'm using a pint glass and that it's a bit bigger. This cocktail has 2 alcoholic ingredients. The first one is vodka. We are going to measure 4 cl or 3/4 ounce of this spirit. And then we add 2 cl or 1 ounce of peach liquor. Next, we will fill up the glass with ice, just like the Cuba Libre, so that the glass appears 3/4 full. Then we are going to fill our glass with equal parts of fresh orange juice and cranberry juice. I pre-poured these ingredients because I know exactly how the color of the cocktail looks, but in the beginning it's best to measure your ingredients. This is a typical summer drink. We are going to decorate our cocktails with an orange slice, once we put a straw in this beauty, it's ready to be served. Here is the most known cocktail in the world, the Mojito. To make this drink, we will also start off with a highball glass. For those of you that jump to this part of the video, keep in mind that I'm using a pint glass and that it's slightly bigger. Start by putting 4 lime wedges in the glass, followed by 2 cl or 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. Then muddle all the juices out of the lime wedges. Don't overmuddle, this will just cost you time and has no effect. Just make sure that you muddled all the lime wedges at least once. 2 muddles for each lime wedge is my go-to rule. After all the muddling, we will add 12 to 15 leaves of mint. The best way to store mint is in a glass filled with a bit of water. And don't put the mint directly in the sun. If you want to make many mojitos in one evening, for a party for example, you can pick the mint leaves up front. To keep them fresh, store them in a box covered with a wet towel. Before putting the mint leaves in the glass, slap them once or twice in your hand. This will release the good smelling oils of the mint leaves. Then it's time for our alcohol. Add 6 cl or 2 ounces of white rum to the glass. Big thanks to my girlfriend who was so kind to give me a new bottle of rum. And after this little semi-off-camera handspin, it's time for our question of this video. Did you ever hear about flair bartending? Yes or no? And would you ever consider using flair behind your bar? Please leave your answers in the comment section below. I'm curious to read your responses. Okay, back to our cocktail. It's time to fill our glass with crushed ice and churn. Churning is almost the same as stirring, but with one big difference. You're also going to move your bar spoon up and down. This way the mint leaves and the lime wedges will distribute themselves over the whole height of the glass. After this, we will fill the glass to the top with some more crushed ice. And to finish this drink off, we will add some sparkling water. You can also use Sprite or soda if you want it a bit sweeter, or cava or champagne if you want to make a mojito royale. Before we are serving this absolutely sunny summer drink, we will decorate it with some mint sprigs. There we go, add a straw and serve. Our final cocktail will be the raspberry caipiroska. This drink we will make in a traditional rocks glass. First we take a lime and cut it crosswise in half. Then we will cut off a lime wheel. This we will use to decorate our cocktail in the end. Now cut the remaining of the half lime into 6 pieces and then add them to the glass. These 6 pieces of lime are followed by 3 raspberries. Then we add 2 cl or 3/4 ounce of raspberry syrup and we muddle all these ingredients. If you don't have raspberry syrup, you can use normal simple syrup, or even just a bar spoon of sugar. Always make sure to keep your tools clean, including your cloth. If you want, you can add a shaker filled with water to the bar, to quickly rinse your tools. Now it's time for our alcohol. We will add 5 cl or 2 ounces of vodka into the mix. After that, we need to ice up the glass. We will use crushed ice, just like the mojito. And the same as the mojito, we will also churn this drink. Fill up once more with crushed ice. And then we decorate this fruity, sweet and sour drink with a lime wheel and a raspberry. If you want, you can put in a short straw just before you serve this delicious drink. There you go guys, here you have 5 delicious cocktails, really easy to make. I'm gonna go downstairs and enjoy these in the sunshine. Have a good one, see you all later, bye. If you enjoyed the video, then please click on the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for more cocktail related content.